morning students, welcome back on your own channel Sachitometry with Sachit Singh. Today I'm going to deal a very small topic. The topic is isotopes, as well as we'll also learn isobars. So let's start these small two topics one by one. The first is isotopes. I will be dealing this topic by taking examples. So let's see. As we know, hydrogen atomic number is 1. Another hydrogen taking atomic number is 1, mass number is 2. One more is H1 and its mass number is 3. Now write for each electron, proton, neutrons and mass number, and then see what is the differences, and then after I will explain what is isotope. H is 1 for this. For this one, atomic number is 1, and for this atomic number is 1. Now, as we know, the number of protons is equal to the atomic number. So proton will be also 1, proton here will be 1, and here will be also 1. Similarly, when we write electron, as we know that Z is equal to proton, which is equal to electron. It means electron will be also 1, here 1 and here 1. Mass number is already given. Here mass number for H1 is 1, here is 2 and here is 3. Now we will calculate neutrons. As we know, for the calculation of neutron, formula is N is equal to A minus Z. So do the calculation. A is for this one is 1, 1 minus 1, so they become 0. So if question is asked, which atom possesses or don't have neutrons, so your answer will be hydrogen. Very common question it is, so must remember. Now for this, N is equal to 1 means neutron is 1 and here will be 2. So from this data you can see that all the three same atom of hydrogen, all are hydrogen atom but written in the different form, or you can say mass is different in all the cases, but all have the same atomic number, or you can also say these all three will have different number of neutrons. It means you can say that same atom of an element, all are same atom of an element but possesses different mass number, or you can also say have different number of neutrons. Right. Once again I am going to say the same thing. Isotope is defined as atom of same element possesses same atomic number but different mass number. You can say mass number, or you can say have different number of neutrons. Right. So these are called isotopy. These are the isotopy of hydrogen, or you can say isotopes of hydrogen. There are so many examples of the isotopes. You can also draw orbital structure for each. I'm going to just remove this one. I'm going to draw the atomic orbital structure for each. As we know that at the center of nucleus, proton and neutrons are present. Yes, proton in the first case we saw is 1 and neutron is 0. So this is present in the nucleus, and after the nucleus there are shells. This is the first cell, K shell, and we saw electron is 1. Similarly, you can draw for this. Here proton is 1 and neutron is also 1, which is present in the nucleus. And again there is only one cell, that is K cell, and we can take one electron. And similarly for the first, proton is 1 but neutrons are 2 in the nucleus, and then after the cell is present, that is K cell, and will also contain the same number of electron, that is 1. So you can see here all the forms of all the isotopes of hydrogen have same number of protons, or you can say same atomic number. So you can say that if atomic number is same, means these all have same chemical properties, right? Once again I'm going to repeat, if atomic numbers or atomic number is same for two or many atoms, if it's possible, it's not possible, but if in case of isotope it is possible, so if they have the same number of protons, they will have same chemical properties, but physical properties may differ. In few cases like boiling point, freezing point, they will have different physical properties. Got it? Now there are more examples of isotopes you can practice, like chlorine 1735, chlorine 1737. Next question is potassium 1939, potassium 1941. Next is carbon 612, carbon 613, carbon 614, or more are oxygen O816, oxygen O17, oxygen 818. So these all are isotopes of different atoms. You try to write electron, proton, neutrons, and mass number is already given. Then you will find that each isotopes have different number of electrons. If different number of neutrons or have different mass number, it means they are isotopes, right? Now the next point is, what are the uses of isotopes? There are many uses of isotopes. So in physical and chemical properties, you must remember isotopes possesses same or similar chemical properties but different physical properties. Now we'll move to the uses of isotopes. There are many uses of isotopes. You know that very famous, or you can say danger disease is cancer. Out of 100, I think 5 or 6, or you can say 10 are suffering from cancer. So cobalt, you are familiar with this element, cobalt 27 and 60. This is the isotope of cobalt, which is used for treating cancer. So this question can come, which isotope is used for treating cancer? So answer will be cobalt 27, 60. More uses, iodine, you know, iodine is 131, and its atomic number is 53. You know that this is Guattari. You have studied in the physics with related to the thought. So those who is not taking iodine in a proper quantity, they suffer with the disease Guattari. You know that if you take excess, that is also dangerous. If you take less, that is also dangerous. So we have to be in balanced form. We have to take nutrients, minerals in a balanced form. So if the lack of nutrients, iodine, then you will suffer with the disease Guattari. So this iodine 53 and 131 is used to cure disease Guattari. There are many more uses. The third is carbon 614. Okay, you have read there are many monuments which are old, which is very old, I think from the Mughals or before that, but we don't know the exact age of the historical monument. So this isotope of carbon C614 is used to know the age of the historical monuments. More example or more uses, you can say that like radioactive elements. Radioactive elements, uranium 92 and 235. You know that nuclear reactor. In nuclear reactor, uranium is an isotope which is used as a fuel in nuclear reactor. Uranium isotope is uranium-92-235 as well as uranium-92 and 237. These are the isotopes of uranium, but this isotope is used as a fuel in nuclear reactor. So these are the important uses of isotopes. There are many more uses you can go through, but at least these many uses you remember. Now we are going to move to the next segment, and that is isobar. I hope isotope is clear. The explanation what I explained just now. Now we'll see what is isobar. It is very small topic, isobar. And again, I'm going to explain by using some example. Argon, symbol is RAR, atomic number is 80 and mass number is 40. Calcium, atomic number is 20, and mass number is 4. Right. So from this you can say that both are different atoms. Yes or no? One is argon and one is calcium. So you can say in isobar or isobars, two different atoms. In isotopes, they were same atom. H1 is also that I'm talking for isotope. H1 is called protium. H12 is called deuterium. H113 is called tritium. That are the isotope of hydrogen that we discussed. All the atoms were they're same, but here you can see both the atoms are different. One is argon and one is calcium, but they are having same atomic mass, right? But you can see that in argon case its atomic number is 80, but in case of calcium its atomic number is 20. It means isobars is defined as two different atoms of an element have same mass number, having same mass number but different atomic number, or you can say have different number of protons, or you can also say different number of electrons. They are called isobars. So you can say argon and calcium are isobars. So I hope I'm clear with the topic isobars as well as isotopes. There are many examples of isobars. You can take chromium. Cr is 24, its mass is 56, and iron is atomic number is 26. 26, sorry, it is 54 and atomic mass is 54. Again you can see that both have same mass number but possessing different number of protons, or you can say atomic number. So this is also an example of isobars. So I hope these two topics are clear. Go through the explanation again and again, so you will easily understand isotopes and isobars. One more term is isotones, but it is I'm not going to explain here in this video. I will provide you in another video. So practice, try to understand this topic, very important topic, and if any doubts, any confusion regarding this topic, you can comment me in the comment box. Have a good day.